So we're inside After Effects and we want to create a map. If you downloaded the AEmap script on AEscripts, there is within the script a file called, wait, there we go. There's a file called, a folder called World GeoJSON and the country's GeoJSON file. And there's also this zip file. And within the zip file, there are all the countries that are in this country GeoJSON separated. So you can have the boundaries of Sri Lanka or something like that. But they don't have a lot of polygons. So if you need a detailed map, head over to GeoCommons and look there. But we can use this file to create a map. So first, let's open up the GeoBeast. Just install it as every script within your script UE panels folder. It works in CS4 till CS6. I think I tested it everywhere. Yeah, so here we go. This is the panel. First of all, I'll give you a quick overview what we got here. It's separated in 3 steps. You should follow these steps in the order that they are set. So, set property key. This is a bit awkward. It's the first thing that doesn't make real sense at first. But if you dive into your data, like my GeoBeast file here, you can see there's a key, it's called a key, called properties, and within this properties we got some different other keys like the name and the description that I added within Google Earth. So if I want to have the name of this property or of this feature or the description, I just can paste it in here. So there's a name. You can also take the description. I take the description so you can see what's going on. So take the description, copy and paste. And he will look for a property with this name and get everything that's inside. So we now select our file. It's important that you first set the property and then you select the file. Go to our downloads, take the JSON file, and here we go. He already did a quick analysis of the file. We have a point, 4 points. We have a line string and a polygon. And he changed the name of the comp settings here. And he's telling you, yeah, I found a property called description. That's great, so we can use this. This is step 1. Step 2, you can set the name of your comp. I just leave it like that. And you can set the scale. If you already know AEmap, you know we need an equirectangular scale. So I added these 20 scales in here. I don't want you to type these values by yourself. If you need bigger maps, like a scale of 30 or 40, just let me know. I can point you out where he creates these scales. It's just changing a number. I just put this to 10, so you have a big map. And when he loaded the map, he already saw, okay, I have a point, I have a line string, I have a polygon, and he sets the definition for the points, the line strings, and the polygons to draw. If you don't want them to draw the line strings, just disable them again. And if I do it like this, he won't draw anything. But have a look right now. If we load up again our JSON file, they changed. So we have our scale of 10. And we have some different options for the points. The points are handled a bit differently than polygons. You can use just a tiny solid layer and replace it afterwards. You can create light layers, you can create text layers, and you can create a basic marker or use a basic marker comp. If you select this, he will warn you that there is no basic marker selected. Okay, so he switches back. If I want to use a marker that are already created, like this one, I'll give this one a new name. It's not call this old. I could just select it in the project panel and hit select marker, old basic marker, and he changes the name. And also I could create a new marker, as you can see, new basic marker, and he changed the name. And now you have to select your basic marker comp. There's no warning because there's already a marker selected. Be aware that if you have a comp with lots of video and effects in it and he places 50 markers, you will have composition that will be hard to render. And also, if you use the light layers, the intensity of the light is disabled at first. So if he does your 3D stuff, your After Effects won't crash. And now to the line strings and polygons. You can decide to put them on a single layer or put them on multiple layers. First of all, I do just a single layer. You can use shapes or masks. Now it's set to masks. So like this, we can use shape layers. You can add a fill, add a stroke, or you can just leave this out and do it afterwards. That's pretty useful if you do multiple layers and you want to style them in your colors. So you just do the styling on one layer and then copy paste it into others. And there's another feature called resize path comp. This is also a bit experimental. He tries to resize the path to the size of the comp. So if you have just a tiny country like Luxembourg somewhere in Europe, you can't see it. You can scale it with a null object. You can scale it by selecting it, but you can also try to resize it like this. But right now I won't resize it. And I just hit Unleash the Beast. Done. Nice, isn't it? So here's our comp. It's a bit, yeah, looks good, doesn't it? We got our line string. This is our root. As you can see, these comments hold the Zorro the layer taker style, and they hold the comment. And now we can create our map if we want. So maybe we just select the GeoJSON file, go over to the A map, select the country's GeoJSON. As you can see, he changed again. He has no description that he can load, and there's no point, so he won't add any text. You got 150 polygons and 28 multi-polygons. He disabled the points, disabled the line strings. You don't need a marker, and just unleash the beast again. And here we have our map. You can also, done. Nice, isn't it? You can also, if you want to have this in the same comp, use the current comp, but be aware if the comp is not equirectangular, so it's 2:1, you will have a problem with the scaling. The map will not be accurate. But I just unleash the beast in here, and there's our map. Put it behind, name it map. Put it behind our markers, and here you go. You got your Bermuda Triangle. You got New York over here. So You got Xmas Island. It's over there, down there. And if you want to have some text right now, oops, no, I don't do this like that. If you want to have some text, you want the description as text, or you want the placemark name as text, we just have the description here. Select again from our downloads, the GeoBeast. Open it. As you can see, we have points, line strings, polygons. I just disable the polygons and disable the line strings. Don't need them right now. And I have the description in here, so I tell him to use a text layer. And there's important, before you hit the button, go into your characters tab and your paragraphs tab. Set them like you want them. If you want them left justified or center justified. If you want a different font, specific scale, everything you need, just set it like you want it. And then again, hit Unleash the Beast. And there we go. This one, I don't know why he didn't do it. This is a bug I need to fix. But just delete it. And now we got our text. This is some place I need to go sometime. Santa does not live over here. Berlin City. And this is where Santa lives. And as I told you, if you want the names, just put in the name, select the file again. So he reads in, found the property key called name. You say text layer, don't draw the polygons, don't draw the lines, and unleash it. And I don't know why he still does that. But as you can see, now we got the name of Los Angeles over here. That's not where Santa lives. And we got lots of other stuff here. The Xmas Island. This is not that hard. It's important that you have a look at your data first, keep it tidy, and there you go. Do some maps. Yeah, and another thing, why I added the comments here, you can use, as in AEmap, Zorro the Layer Tagger by Lloyd Alvarez, and just isolate the stuff you need. There you go, you got your New York text. So, you will, at GeoCommons, I'll just open it again. At GeoCommons, you will run into datasets that are really, really huge, like this one with 3,000 features and boundaries, or the opening dates of Walmart, and this also has the place marks of all the Walmarts. So if you want to use one of these great things, datasets here, or you did some own datasets by doing a Twitter API call or something like that, you need to be aware that After Effects won't handle 3,000 light layers or 3,000 polygons, and also if a polygon has lots of points, it will make After Effects slow. So I just grabbed this Walmart thingy over here with our bookmarklet again, and in the next part I will show you how to use these super huge GeoJSON files with processing and OBJ. Just wait a minute.